Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to Christmas. It's December and I need to make my my journal. And I just got the sweetest happy mail from Gloomy Ruthie, who is Lila, and uh, I am now like in it. I'm in Christmas mode. So, I thought I'd bring you along. I wanted to show you my idea. I'm not going to finish it in this video, so this will probably be a part 1 of 2 or something of that nature, or part 1, and then I'll bring you back when it's done. I'm not too sure. So let's do a quick recap, if you will. I recently got 2 Happy Meals, one from Jennifer, and she sent me this beautiful bag, and she like put the sweetest notes on it. It says, perhaps a cool journal cover, and I was totally going to use this as a journal cover. So we may still do that. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Okay, so that's here. If not, it's like a really cool bag and we could just use it as a bag and use it as a journal cover next year. I don't know. Because we recycle all the bags, right? Okay, so look, I haven't even put away the Happy Mail. This sweet journal came today from Gloomy Ruthie, and I I love it. Now, this is an envelope journal. So she's taken envelopes and slid it together and made these pages, okay? It has 14 pages single-sided. And I normally journal like across, but if I count one page, like 1, 2, because this would be like the cover maybe, and I'm not even too sure about that. But regardless, I'm not going to count this one for right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14. So my idea was I'm going to expand the journal. And I'm thinking this might be like signature 1. Maybe this will be my cover page. I don't know. Okay, so what I've done is I found some cardstock with like kind of similar colors as some of the envelopes. Like she has a pink envelope in here and a blue. I don't have really cardstock with that color. But she had some greens and yellows, and like here's a pink. There's a pink. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't have greens and yellows. Maybe that's what I have. There's a white, a blue. Oh dear goodness. Anyway, I chose, yeah, well, there you go. We chose this, okay? So I've cut down these pages to match this size. The full size is 10.5 this way by 8, which gives me 5.25, obviously, when it's folded into a page, okay? Then I went through my scrapbook paper, and gosh knows I have a ton of it, and I've cut down some pieces to fit, okay? Now, yeah, because she has like a little bit of it showing. See how like it's smaller than the actual envelope? And so I thought I would try to keep that, idea. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. So I just thought I'd bring you along. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know, but we're going to do it. We're going to glue. Why? Because today's the 4th of December and I have to go to bed. It's late and I have early mornings and I wasn't going to do another video, but I could not. My brain got going. You know how that is? And I was like, shoot, I want to get something done so I know, well, I want to get something done so I can start sticking my stuff in the pages. You know how that goes, right? And yeah. So now I'm not gonna sew this tonight for sure because I don't know how I'm gonna adhere it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, okay? But I thought we could get some paper on. So it'll look kind of like that. And so, like, if I butt these two up together, yeah, I don't know. So let's do this. Let's go through the paper. Here's all my scraps over here. Let's go, and this one's obviously not cut correctly. Gads, Allison. Yeah. Don't know where I miscut this, but and I don't actually, I'm not even measuring it. Like I don't care. It's going to be fine. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. Let's just at least put the papers in where we want them. And I might have extras. Now, I've alternated the like green, white. I only had one white, or I only used one white, yellow, green, yellow, right? And what she did was she used two, the same paper on both sides. She didn't carry it through the middle, so she cut them and put them on each thing. So I'm going to do the same. So as we open this up, the green would be the only one that would not have a match, right? Because it's over here. So let's do that. Let's figure out what papers we want where. I kind of like that one. I feel like I have way too much paper. But maybe not. The yellow I really struggle with, but we're gonna do it, folks. We're gonna do it. Now that's like a red page and a red page, but that's okay. All right. So we'll do that, and then we'll do this one. And then we're not using the green because I don't know. What do you think? Do we like this one? Sure, why not? She had all sorts of colors in hers, so I feel like, yeah. Well, I had a blue stripe, so I don't want a green stripe. Maybe we'll do this one. Now, this one's interesting because it obviously has, it goes this way, right? And it's going to have a space in between here. So I can tell you I will end up covering this with washi, okay? So knowing I'm going to cover it with washi, I'm tempted. And then this might even have a pocket or something. I guess I'll leave them both at the bottom, and maybe we'll put a pocket over it or something. Okay, so we'll do that. This one, maybe we'll do this on. I mean, I counted the pages and I think I did it right, but it seems like I have more, but maybe I don't. I'm not in love with any of these papers is the problem, but it's okay. Like, she had lots of colors and stuff in the first half, so I want to kind of mimic if I can, All right, here's the toss-up. These are our papers that we have left. Yeah, my brain says go with this one. And then this. Does that go like that? Which way does it go? It doesn't matter. There's going to be a space, so that kind of looks okay. And then this one would go on the back here, right? Okay, so, all right, let's get to gluing, shall we? This may not be the glue to use either. This Amazon Basic Purple, I obviously got it when they had a sale, and it's pretty basic glue, but we'll see. I am not a glue aficionado. Oh my goodness, you guys. For those of you that have been here, if you know, you know, right? Me and glue, we go way back. So, and I'm not being too fussy with this. I am going to have to be a little fussy with it because that's like completely crooked, but there you go. All right. So what are you guys, some of this paper, this is Anna Griffin paper. I've probably had it, I'm not exaggerating, at least 15 years. And today's the day. Today's the day it's going to get used. So much of the scrapbooking paper I really, really struggled to use in scrapbooking. And so I'm happy to, you know, be able to use it in my journals. That's really why I try to use my paper stash, because I know I'm not going to use it for scrapbooking. So, and in essence, let's be clear, this, I don't know what scrapbooking is. I mean, this is scrapbooking. I mean, it's a journal of pictures and papers and I don't know. And we would journal on our scrapbooking page. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. We're definitely memory keeping and documenting our days and keeping the memories, right? Which is the whole point of any of it. And I think that so many people do it during December because if you celebrate Christmas, then it's usually filled, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I think this time of year is normally filled with a whole bunch of extra memories, if you will, of like family gatherings, holidays, time off of school for the kids, snow, whatever, you know, whatever your season is. And so I think a lot of people try to document all the traditions and the recipes or the memories more because some of the days are a little bit more special, if you will. And I love that we try to document daily in our daily journals because just like a diary, I mean, this is just more arty than a diary, but we're writing down the actual memories of the day because all of the memories are special. The funny joke, I wish, I mean, I got into scrapbooking when my kids were young. But I didn't do it. It was all so much, right? And with young kids, it's like, you don't have the time, like whatever, right? But, I wish I had kept more memories, like the little memories, not the big memories. That's what I actually scrapbooked. I wish I had kept the little memories, the funny things. And I kept a journal for a long time for both the kids when they were young, but like the little tiny things they say and just the little nuances of like things they call things. Excuse me as I get another glue stick out. You know how they have different words for things, or they say things differently when they're little, or just funny things that happened, right? That's, I think, the memories that I enjoy actually looking back on or whatever. And so I'm trying even now to write those things, like the little things in your day, as opposed to just the big things, right? And I know some people say, well, I don't have anything to document, but I just, you know, I continue to kind of look for the, I don't know, the memories. Like as I say this, I'm going to be like, well, I'm not going to document this, but I don't know, maybe I will. like a memory today, I probably wouldn't document it because I also choose what I put in my journal. Obviously, you can't document it all. So I'm trying to dig out the glue from this glue stick. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I try to get all the glue out so we don't waste any more stuff than we have to. So I try to dig that glue out. So that, my friends, is the first used item of December. I'm going to put it right there because I haven't cleaned out the box from November yet. And we'll start on glue stick number 2. Okay, so here's a conversation I heard today. And again, this is the sort of thing, and I don't document everything, obviously, but we were talking to our friends, and they're dating. They're young, and we were talking about jeans and whatever else, some silliness of like, you know, you have your mom's hair, whatever, right? And health jeans, like all the stuff, right? And so and she walked away to get her bag or whatever, and then he was talking to us, and we were talking about like what his kids are going to look like or whatever, right? And so, and he said, well, you know, it will depend on, you know, her genes basically. And I thought, oh my gosh, like he's thinking about marrying her and having a family with her. And it was the sweetest moment. And he kind of caught himself because I know they're not there at this point. You know, it was just very sweet. And I was like, those are the little memories that, I don't know, maybe I'll document it. I don't know. It's none of my business. It's not my business necessarily to put in my journal, but I just was like kind of awestruck and like, that is the sweetest thing ever, right? You know, it's like, oh, to be young and in love. So, I don't know. You guys got me all rambling up here while I'm gluing. But, yeah, so this will be fun. It's like certainly, this is not what I thought my Christmas journal was going to look like. I can tell you that. So this is exciting. And I was just so taken aback, honestly, with the thoughtful journal in the Happy Mail. And so I definitely want to use it. And it's a Christmas one, so that means it's getting used right now. So we will add to it and figure out, see, this is crooked. Don't care. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. All right. You guys, we have like, today is Monday. We have like 2 days till my boy comes home again. He was just home. I'm so excited. He's coming home early, which is awesome. He will take finals like online, which is kind of crazy. But the girl does not get to come home for another week because she does not have that option. So pretty cool. Plus it's nice just cost-wise to fly home earlier, right? And the little Ruru is wanting to drive home, which doesn't sit well with me, quite frankly, but not really my decision, you know? So I don't know. We just have to watch the weather every day when she gets close and see if it's even doable. I mean, she has to go over 3 passes. So literally they closed down the pass. So it's just a matter of getting her home safely in the snow. If I have to, I'll fly my husband out and have him drive home with her. So, but it will be lovely to have them home for Christmas. It is pouring here. It has been pouring all day. It is definitely winter here in the Pacific Northwest. It's like 40, 38 or something. I don't know. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't mind the rain at all. I love it. I love listening to it at night, coming down on, like, I just love it. It's so soothing. What I don't care for is the ice and the snow. So, and with my new job and my new commute, which is about an hour each way every day, I will see what that's going to look like for me, quite frankly, because I don't drive in the snow. I mean, half the time we can't even get out of our driveway. So I don't know what that's going to look like on my end. But we'll see. We will see. All right. So this is coming together swimmingly. What's the word? Swimmingly. I don't know why we say that. What does that even mean? Like, I'm a swimmer and I don't understand what that means. I guess smoothly, maybe? Why would we substitute smoothly for that? Ooh, okay. Speaking of word games, my friend says like every day she wakes up and does the New York Times puzzles. And she was telling me about them. And I know the Wordle one. I never really got into Wordle. There's a spelling bee one. And then there's another one, and it's called like associations or something. Does anybody play this? They give you all these words, and then somehow they're connected. Maybe it's called connections. Anyway, there's like 16 words. Excuse me. And you have to choose like which four go together, how they're connected, I guess, right? And they're obviously not necessarily what you think. And so I've been enjoying playing that every day. That's kind of fun. There's a little tree we could use. He's cute. Are we done? No, we're not done. Three more. Oh, I may not do this. What are we doing? Oh, we are going to do this. This is not, okay. I thought I put the white on the outside or one in so I would have a calendar, but we'll see. We're going to have to make some major adjustments as we go on this because we're winging it big time. But you know what? It's going to be perfect because it's like just a creative journal to document our days in. And it's been a while, especially at Christmas. I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since I've done one page for one day. So this will be interesting. We will definitely make sure we have the pockets and stuff because we can always slip tags in. So we will do that. Obviously, the benefit of the purple glue is you can see exactly where you have some holes, but I think we're making do. Guys, I've been eating this onion honey thing. I'm not too sure it's working, but trying to heal myself naturally with this nose thing going on. Oh my gosh. Okay, listen to this. I need a planner. I've been talking about this. And I know some of you are planner girls. I have a planner. I've had a planner for years. I've used them all. I don't do it too much on here. I've used them all. Big, little, brands, Hobonichi, Erin Condren, Target, Happy Planner, all of them, right? And Wonderland. I love my Wonderland last year and this year. But my needs have definitely changed, obviously, through the years, from like personal, and then personal and work, and then just work, and then no work, just personal, like whatever, right? I am in need of a planner, like big time, because this job, I need a planner. Like I need a paper planner, seriously. So, um, so, I hate shopping online, first of all, okay? Because I can't touch stuff and I gotta touch stuff. I'm a very touchy person. I gotta touch it and smell it and just compare it. Like paper matters, covers matter, if it's hard cover, soft cover, blah, 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 right? But I was like, I looked at like TJ Maxx and Target really quickly, Marshalls, couldn't find one. So I'm like, I gotta buy one online. So I looked and looked and looked, and I decided I saw a couple people that do my job having like kind of a bigger planner, right? And so I was like, I'm going to get the bigger size. I have an A6 right now, and obviously that's not going to work. And I have frequently carried something close to this, right? Whatever this is, 5x7 or whatever this kind of size is. But I thought I'm going to get the big one because it has writing spaces every hour, right? And I was like, that's what I need. So anyway, so I ordered 2 of them, and I can return them. I'm just saying. I don't like either one of them, and it's ginormous. I was like, I may have overestimated this situation. And so I went on to Amazon and I bought 5 more today. 5 more planners today, knowing I'm going to return the first 2 that I bought and hopefully 4 of the 5 I bought today. But I got to compare them. So we'll see. Okay, this is where we're at. So essentially, I have 2 signatures. And oh my goodness, something's in my eye. Please forgive me. I'm thinking this is going to be like the cover page, and we will have like a cover, of the journal. I'm really still tempted by this. I am. But let's just, for fun, say this is the cover journal. Now we have to cut it and put a binding in it and whatnot. Okay. But so this would be the cover, and then it would open up, right? And this would just be the title page. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. I'm going to put him here for now. He actually would go here. See, this is interesting because normally this is a whole page for me, and I know this is only going to be one day, so I'm going to be very limited. This, I guess, would be Christmas 25, 26, 27, 28. Now, we could have changed the papers and not done all Christmas paper. Oh, well. 29, 30, 31. Yeah, I didn't plan that very well. Okay, so I obviously have plenty of paper. Shoot. I wonder. Well, okay, so maybe I'll give myself some leeway. So because I have an extra page, I put extra pages in here because I want to document my supplies for the month as well as my monthly calendar, of which I cannot do on this page. Obviously, we will have to add another page or flip out or something for a calendar. And yeah, so, but what that allows us to do is maybe like for Christmas, this whole thing could be Christmas. Or like this actually works out very cool. This whole this is my husband's birthday. And so I love that this is not a Christmas page, because we try very hard to not do Christmas on this day, and we undo the decorations in the dining room, and we put the birthday stuff up. And anyway, so I love that this is not a Christmas page. But because we have extra paper, extra pages, if I want a full page, like for Christmas as an example, we could do that. Or even over here somewhere, because like we have family coming into town. So I do have a double page there. So it will give us a little bit of leeway. So we'll have to be cognizant of that when we like set up the numbers. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do for an actual cover and figure that out. I do think this is going to be, like 2 signatures. Okay. And all of this, like there's lots of extra stuff. And so I'm going to put the sweet tag that she made, I don't know, like the front of the journal, right, to remind me. But as an example, like there's extra things, right? So like if this is in the front of the journal, this very easily can go in the back of the journal to kind of make it, that word. Needless to say, it's a little late and my brain's a little tired, but it won't be so different. Like they'll be more similar if I can carry over some of this, and like we'll add some of these other colors and stuff. I thought I had more paper. I'm sure I have a whole nother thing of paper I just didn't pull, but we'll look for some other fun, things like this. Well, I did have some of this. It was all very thick cardstock, and I consciously chose thinner paper. So, but like some of these things that she's given me, so many of these extras, we'll tuck into these pages back here. So it flows better. That's my only word for this. Okay. And even this, so there's a couple of these in here. And I love how she just glued it at the top, but I very well may rip this off because I know there's one here, and I know maybe there's another one tucked in. So here's one right here. This is tucked in. So like I'll leave this one, and then this one I'll like put in this signature again to have similarity throughout the book, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm loving, she gave me this coaster, which I absolutely love. And I'm going to put it on my husband's birthday. I don't know. Well, I'll leave it out for now, but that's my idea. Yeah. So I love that it's so full of yumminess, and then we don't have to use it. Like I'm going to pull that and put it on Christmas, right? I'm going to pull that and put it, even if we do this and it makes a pocket. Isn't that amazing? I think that looks amazing. And I love that maybe we'll have a whole page for Christmas. Maybe we'll, again, I'm used to having a full spread anyway per page. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go through and figure out, some things to pull through the book. What I need to do next, and I'm not going to do it right now because I got to go to bed, but I got to figure out a cover and binding. Now I normally do this. I normally cut this is just a piece of scrapbook paper folded. I normally cut it and then add a binding to make it wider to hold these, and I normally sew in 2 signatures right now. What happens with that though is I normally get a break in here. It looks something like this, which is actually fine for this month in particular, because again, this is going to be one day like the 15th, and this is going to be another day, the 16th, as opposed to it being, I normally skip this page altogether, which we could still do again, because I have a little room to play with. So I need to figure out the cover, and and kind of get this bound in here is what I'd like to do. And, you know, and then we'll figure it out. Okay. So that's the Christmas journal so far. Okay. I have, oops, that didn't get put away. I have lots of other stuff I did not even put away, like my Happy Mail. I was so excited to get out paper, and I don't want to go to work tomorrow, you guys. I just want to work on my journal. How about that? How about that? That's not good. That's not a good, I gotta go to bed so I can be excited about going to work in the morning. So we have lots of scraps to play with. We'll try and make pockets and whatnot with these. So I'll separate these by size. I have to still clean off my desk and get rid of November, all the browns, the oranges, the leaves, all that has to go away. And then I can reset up with some Christmas stuff. And it won't be much because this room is going to be put away, you know, for guests. So I need, yeah. You guys, if you could see this room, you would die. That's all I'm going to say. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I will even say that. Look how fun these are, though. Like, we're going to use all these scraps. Oh, I did cut this piece. I was going to use this. Well, don't know. This is the other one I was thinking of for the cover. I obviously cut it last year. Thinking I would use it. I may use that for the cover. And so we'll just keep playing. We'll just keep playing. Okay. So, woo, that's it for me. I'm a little wound up. I don't know if I can go to sleep right now because I just want to journal, but I cannot do that. I need to go get my beauty rest. Okay. So, let me know what you're doing for your December journal. And I'm not going to call it what we normally call it, even though it's a daily journal kind of in December, but I'm not following any program or prompts or anything. I think things have kind of changed with that anyway. So, this is my December journal, and I'm, you know, in my creative daily journal, and I'm using a journal that was sent to me. We're still debating on, I'm almost hesitant. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hesitant to use it. It's a very cool bag. So that's where I'm stuck on that. The other thought I had was like taking all this paper and kind of collaging it onto the front, which I haven't done in a little bit. And I don't know. I feel like we're going to end up with just a kind of more basic cover like this. One, just because of time or whatnot, but we'll see. Okay. Here, we can use that as the cover. Yeah, that's it for me. This is part 1 of December. I may work on it and bring you back after I decide what I'm doing. Okay. So December Creative Daily Journal is in the house. Okay. It's almost ready to go. Thankfully, to Sweet Lila, who made a whole journal here. So the first days are up and ready, but 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're already here, right? Yeah. So, and I may play around with, you know, some of this again. I might actually remove all the ephemera and then re-put it in, you know, where I'm going to use it, because I get a little boxed in. Boxed in would be a good word for it, of like, oh, this was on the page, so that has to go in that bag, and it does not. So like if I have them all in a pile, then I can choose and be like, oh, I want this in the bag. But obviously for right now, I'm going to stick them all in there. Or like how to use this, like what tag do we put here? And I may choose also, not only do I want to take all these pieces she gave me and try to carry them to the back of the journal, I want to take some of these pieces from the back of the journal and use them in the front, right? To again, make it seamless. There you go. And flow. Okay. So we're gonna keep that in mind too. So I'll just tuck that in there as a reminder of that beautiful word that came to me at the end of the day. All right. That's it for me, you guys. I hope you're having a great day. Let me know what you're doing for your December journal. This one is a little bit of a potpourri, and I'm already in love with it. So I think I know what I'm using for my numbers. I gotta go print them and see, because that will add a whole nother element of like fun for this. So um, let me go to work tomorrow and to the gym, and then I'll come home and I'll see what I can do. Okay. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.